in a long distance relationship can be tough. Here are our 10 tips to help you cope with being apart. Number 1, communication. Communication is the backbone of long distance relationships. Without it, an LDR will suffer. The key is finding a balance that keeps both you and your partner happy. Sometimes this means coming to a compromise. Speaking often will help you feel connected with your partner, and it can also help fight off feeling lonely. Keep in mind that communication is a two-way street. You both have to show an active interest in each other and both put an effort into speaking. And remember, quality matters. It's important to talk about more than just surface things. Talk about the things that matter to you, the things that bother you, and have fun with it. The more you communicate, the better you'll know and understand each other. After all, when you're in a long distance relationship, communicating with each other is what keeps the connection alive. Number 2, adaptation. Being able to adapt to changes is an LDR lifesaver. When you're miles apart or in different time zones, it can get tricky finding a way to fit each other into your busy lives. Throw a new job, school exams, or a canceled plane flight into the mix, and you could have a recipe for disaster. Learning to adapt when life changes for you or your significant other takes some fine tuning. It can be tough having a random change of plans when you've already gotten into a set routine. So, learning to be flexible with your time and to make changes for the benefit of your relationship will help the whole process feel a lot easier. Number 3, prioritizing. There's a saying that goes, you don't have time, you make time. And it's true. Everyone prioritizes the things that matter most to them. Make sure you're never too busy to spend time together. Of course, phone calls and video chats are ideal, but if you can't speak to your significant other because you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, at least take a few minutes to send a text or a voice recording, letting them know that you're thinking about them. It sounds super simple, but taking even a few moments to reassure your significant other that they're on your mind goes a long way. Number 4, arguments. They can happen in even the happiest of relationships, but in long distance relationships, they can be especially dangerous if not dealt with quickly. Try to resolve issues and misunderstandings as quickly as possible. In a tech based relationship, it's super easy to just ignore a text or decline a call, but blocking off all communication when you're upset can be really harmful to your LDR. Leaving your partner on red will just make you feel disconnected from each other and leave you feeling more alone than ever. It's best to deal with your problems head on instead of letting your hurt feelings simmer. Try talking it out instead. Explain the way you feel and make your point clear. If they do the same, you'll get to the bottom of things much quicker. Number 5, planning to close the distance. Are you living for the next trip or are you living to close the distance? Long distance relationships aren't meant to be long distance forever. The end goal should be to eventually close the gap and be together. You can't avoid it. If you're really serious about each other, it's a conversation you'll need to have with your partner eventually. And because closing the distance can be a long and complicated process, especially if you're in different countries, the sooner you draft together a plan, the better and more prepared you'll be. Planning a realistic timeline, deciding who's making the move, and getting your finances ready are all a part of the process. As an added bonus, having an end goal in mind makes the thought of finally being together feel way more real. Number 6, stay busy. Let's face it, you're probably missing your significant other right now. It's just a part of being in a long distance relationship. So, although it feels inevitable, one of the best ways to fight that feeling is by keeping yourself busy. Staying busy provides a healthy distraction and helps time fly by. Try spending the time with family and friends, or pick up a hobby, or, better yet, take some time to make cute surprises for your partner. It's a great way to channel your emotions and to cheer your partner up. Number 7, surprises. Just because you're miles apart doesn't mean you can't surprise each other. You don't have to randomly show up at their doorstep as some grand romantic gesture. There's plenty of other ways to sweetly surprise your partner. Try ordering them food through a food delivery app like Uber Eats. Surprise them with a flower delivery. If you're on a budget, try sending them a cute personal video or a good old fashioned love letter. If you're feeling crafty, get creative with it and send them a care package. Brownie points if you decorate them yourselves. Number 8, have fun. Instead of constantly doing the same things, try to mix it up. Come up with cyber dates that keep you both entertained. Find a series to watch on Netflix, play some video games together, or have a karaoke night. You'd be surprised just how many things you can do together with a good internet connection. Trying new things together will create happy memories that you'll never forget. Number 9, have your next visit booked. When we were in a long distance relationship, something that really helped us was knowing when we'd see each other next. If you know when the next visit is, whether it's 3 months away or 10, you can officially get excited and start a countdown. You can even get fun with it and make physical countdown calendars. Being able to visualize when you'll see each other again gives you something to look forward to and makes a world of difference. It also means that you can start to plan what kind of things you want to do together, which builds up anticipation and fills your relationship with lots of positive energy. Number 10, save money. We all know that long distance relationships can be expensive. Whether it's paying for plane tickets, sending each other gifts, or paying for visa fees, every little thing adds up. Knowing how to save and manage your money is key. It's important to budget, which may mean making some sacrifices in how you spend currently. You don't have to penny pinch, but it's easy to lose track of how much you're actually spending, so it helps to keep an eye on your finances. Here's a tip: learn how to use flight comparison websites like Skyscanner to save money on flights. Believe us when we say every little bit helps and will prepare you for closing the distance. If you have any tips on how to cope with being apart, share the wisdom and drop a comment below. Make sure to check out our online shop for long distance relationship gifts and merch. Visit www.survivingthedistance.shop and check it out for yourselves. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified every time we upload new content.
Bye, guys.